Hello, I'm Michelle Cross. I'm lying on the floor having collapsed and I'm in excruciating pain. And I scream out, I can deal with heartache. Please take away this pain. And a voice whispered to me, surrender, Michelle. This was me in 2009 when my whole life changed in 3 separate events. And I'm going to share these with you now so that you can understand how I turned my deepest wounds into my wisdom and how you can do the same. I suffered a debilitating case of food poisoning. I met Tantra and I met my husband. And this was a pivotal time for me when I felt that the universe was forcing me to stop and look at how I was living my life. Because on the surface, I'm living a great life. Strong, independent, successful woman with nearly 30 years experience in fitness, therapies and yoga. I'm running my own successful, thriving yoga studio and clinic within London. Yet beneath the surface, I'm lonely. I yearned for intimacy and authentic connections. I was exhausted from hiding behind the mask of secure and happy. This is a mask I had worn since I was a child, as growing up, I was a shy introvert who was taught that children are seen and not heard. Consequently, I didn't use my voice well, and I didn't feel that I was listened to. And then my first sexual experience was against my will. My no was not heard. I became very good at numbing the forced silence, and I turned to work as a method to cope, to numb the intimacy blocks. The irony is my work has always used my voice. And so back to 2009 when I was lying on the floor in excruciating pain, the paradox there was I was not dealing with heartache. The universe had forced me and I had no choice but to look at my life because I literally could not walk. My whole body had misaligned after the food poisoning and I was left with arthritis and plantar fasciitis. I was no longer numb. I was in excruciating pain. And this pain is the pain that I had suppressed for over 23 years. And this strong, independent, successful woman had to do something that I rarely did then. Ask for help. I turned to my mother, and in doing so, I learnt surrender and how to receive unconditionally. And as I began to learn how to walk again, the new path that I chose was Tantra, specifically feminine Tantra practices. And these are the methods that I teach women today in my Awaken Your Senses programs. And Tantra gave me the key to unlock the intimacy blocks I held deep within my body for so long. And my husband, well, he unlocked the door to my sensuality and my sexuality through trust and commitment. And we practice Tantra together to deepen our connection to one another, as well as for what we want in our marriage and in our life. And so I would like to empower you if ever you have felt silenced or not heard. or want to break free from the habitual patterns that are no longer serving you. I teach you how to connect authentically to your voice so that you can express yourself with no shame. This gives you the confidence, and we do this by tapping into our potent tantric energy. And one of the simplest ways I've learned through yoga and tantra to tap into this tantric energy is through your breath. You're breathing 21,000 times a day without thinking about it. If you begin to consciously be aware of how you're breathing, this will give you more energy and circulate the energy around your body. So if you would like to find out more, then get in touch with me. Let's connect. You can do that through my free courses, or simply send me an email and check out my Awaken Your Senses programs. But for now, I'd like to bring your hands together in prayer, this universal seal that we all recognize, bringing the right and the left hands together, the masculine, the feminine, the Shiva, the Shakti, everything to one before your heart in reverence. Because everything that happens in life, even the wounds and the traumas, can become your triumphs and your greatest wisdom. And to this we bow. Thank you. Namaste.